Nah, no ways, Magic. This guy, Overwatch, this guy's a cum stain on his shirt. Stop taking his disrespect. Getting taken for a puss. We've all been taken for a puss. Whether that's from your parents, your coach, the person you're talking to right now. And no, they haven't been sleeping for the past 33 hours. They just don't like you. And like everyone else, I've also been disrespected many times. But this story is not how I got disrespected by a girl, but how I got disrespected by someone that worked at a game shop. So I was on my PlayStation, I was probably playing something like Fortnite, and I realized that my controller kept bugging out. Anytime I'd slightly move my right analog stick, it'd swing all the way up. And it was really frustrating to play with. I mean, how was I gonna show the hoes that I'm actually getting victory royales? I couldn't, so my solution to the problem was to buy a new controller. And so my friend suggested to me that I could just go get it fixed, which made a lot of sense. I mean, I get to keep my controller and only spend a third of the price which I was gonna spend on a new controller anyways. So I went to the local game shop to see if they could get it fixed. Hey man, how's it going? Do you guys fix controllers by any chance? Yeah man, all the time. What seems to be the problem? I got stick drift on my right analog stick. Okay, that shouldn't be a problem. We can probably get this back to you in about a week. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I'll come back in a week then. And just like that, problem solved. I just had to wait about a week and I could get my controller back. About a month went by and I wasn't too bothered to get my controller. I mean, my friend was borrowing me his controller in the meantime anyway, so I could still pump out these victory royales. But eventually the time did come where I had to get my controller back. Hey, I'm here to pick up a controller. Should be under the name Magic. But this time the person I was talking to was different. It wasn't the same chill guy I was speaking to when I first gave him my controller. You see, this guy was built like he at least had 5,000 hours on Overwatch. So I could already tell this was about to be a long day. Under the name Magic, it says here that your controller is still at the warehouse. Now that makes no sense. When I was speaking to the guy earlier on, about a month ago, he said it'd be done within a week. It's been like a month since then, so hey man, I'm just the guy at the front desk. If it says it's at the warehouse, it's probably at the warehouse. Okay, so then when can I come back and fetch this controller? Come back in about a week. You should be ready by then. I begrudgingly agreed, and a little annoyed that I didn't get my controller after about a month of waiting, I left the shop. I'll wait another whole month and I come back after school to collect my controller. Pull up to the shop all uniformed up and ask, where's my controller? And then that same Overwatch player explains to me how it's probably in the warehouse, they probably don't have parts, and if I wait another week, it should be back to me. Another week goes by and I came into the shop, no uniform, so this nigga couldn't take me for some high school kid. And I asked for my controller, and to no one's surprise, I had Overwatch helping me out again. Alright, the controller. We can probably get it back to you within the next... No, I'm tired of this excuse. How many times are you guys gonna delay? Look, I'm just the guy that works here. If you got any problems, you can call customer service, and I'm sure they'd be happy to help you out. Nah, no ways, Magic. This guy, Overwatch, this guy's a cum stain on his shirt. Stop taking his disrespect. Yeah, sure. I understand. I left that shop knowing I had to go big. This wasn't time for games anymore. I knew there was only one person I could call. The person that gets shit done. The scariest person I knew. Yeah, but can you please help me with something? I explained the situation to my mom, and even without me explaining too much, she could already see what was going on. These guys were taking me for a pussy, which wasn't half wrong. I mean, I was gonna take my controller and probably play Fortnite the first thing I did when I got home, but it was the principle that mattered. My mom had heard all she needed to hear and told me she'd take care of me. I arrived at the game shop, this time accompanied by my mom. And upon entry, the presence alone, you could clearly see this dude was shaken up. My mother greets him and politely asks for my controller back. And I kid you not, with no hesitation at all, this guy starts scrambling around his desk looking for any controller he can find and gives it to my mom. My mom grabs the controller and we leave. No questions asked, no paying, no talk about some warehouse, and most importantly, I left learning a very important lesson. So I hope this serves as a lesson to never buckle or back down when shown disrespect. Because when you start allowing people to disrespect you, you then give them a reason to continue. That's probably why you haven't gotten that promotion. That's probably why you're still chowing bench. That's probably why she still hasn't texted you back. Because life has taken you for a boost. And the only way to get that promotion, get off the bench, and maybe even get that text back is to stop taking the disrespect that life gives you. And maybe even start respecting yourself.